A child slumps at the kitchen table, eyes downcast after failing a math test. Her dad instantly says, "Next time, study earlier." Her face tightens. She feels unheard. Studies show unsolicited advice triggers defensiveness, shutting down communication. This scene reveals the universal parenting pitfall, mistaking solutions for support. Neuroscience explains this reaction. When children receive advice without empathy, their brains perceive it as criticism, flooding with stress hormones like cortisol. Animated scans show red-lit amygdala activation, proof that advice can feel like an attack. Emotional walls rise and trust erodes. Now, watch the same scenario with empathy. Mom sits beside her daughter, matching her posture. Failing feels awful, huh? The child exhales, shoulders dropping. MRI scans show oxytocin release, the bonding hormone, when feelings are validated. Empathy signals, your emotions are safe here. Parents often believe offering solutions makes them good caregivers. But childhood psychologists emphasize, kids don't need fixes, they need emotional mirrors. When we rush to advise, we unintentionally dismiss their autonomy. Empathy, however, whispers, "I trust you to grow through this." Weeks later, the child faces a playground conflict. Instead of seeking help, she recalls mom's empathetic tone and resolves it herself. Harvard studies link childhood empathy exposure to adult resilience. Those heard become problem solvers. Empathy isn't passive, it's strength training for emotional muscles. Fathers often struggle most, socialized to provide answers. One dad shares his breakthrough. "I bit my tongue and said, 'That sounds hard.' My son talked for 20 minutes. Scripts help. Tell me more, or I'd feel that way too. Invite sharing. Silence after empathy is powerful. It says, 'I'm listening.' Teens raised with empathy share more about friendships, grades, even mistakes. UCLA research shows their prefrontal cortexes, responsible for decision-making, develop thicker myelin sheaths. Literally, empathy builds brain infrastructure for critical thinking. The child who feels heard becomes the adult who seeks constructive dialogue. Some parents worry, if I don't advise, am I neglecting them? Empathy is active engagement. It requires presence, patience, and vulnerability. Unlike advice, a monologue, empathy is a dialogue where the child leads. It's not permissiveness, it's partnership in emotional growth. 3 phrases to start today. 1. I hear how upset you are. Validation. 2. Want to brainstorm solutions together? Collaboration. 3. I'm proud of how you're handling this. Empowerment. Pro tip, replace but with and. You're angry, and that's okay, avoids undermining feelings. We return to the kitchen table. This time, when the child sighs over homework, Dad pauses. "Math's frustrating today, huh?" She smiles. "Yeah, but I'll ask Miss Lee tomorrow." The repaired bridge between them glows. Advice gives answers. Empathy gives children their voice. And that's the greatest gift of all.